first grade. Today I am going to be introducing a game to you that we would have gotten to play in school, but instead you're going to just be exposed to it here on the computer, since it is a game that would require you to have cubes at home and working with a partner. So I'm going to show you how you would be able to play this, and then I'll give suggestions for a way that you could possibly adapt it for being at home. But I'm going to explain how this game works. It is called Roll Tens. And so it's a cooperative game in which you work with a partner to fill a rectangular mat with connecting cubes organized in rows of 10. Each of the players keeps track of the total number of cubes by recording after each roll. So since you don't have a partner necessarily to play this with you at home, I'm just going to show you how it would look if I had a partner playing with me. So what we do is the first player will tap the number cube and the dot cube. Okay, so I'm going to tap the number cube. I got a 6. And then I'm going to tap dot cube. Ooh, and I got a 6. So what I have to do is I have to think to myself, how many cubes would that make? So it says I add the number on the number cube and the number on the dot cube, and then I drag that many connecting cubes to put them in a row on the mat. So there's a rule to this where I'm only allowed to have 10 cubes in a row. So if I need to know this total, 6 plus 6, well, I know 6 plus 4 makes 10, so 2 more would make a 12. So I need to drag 12 of these cubes here. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I have a little bit of a problem here. I'm not allowed to have more than 10 in this row. So I have to put my extras in a new row. I have to start a new row. So I'm going to have to put the 2 extras, which here's number 11 and number 12. Okay, because as you can remember, 6 plus 6 made 12. I had to put 12 cubes there. Okay, so now that I know how many I have and that I filled my mat so far with that number, I have to record that number. So I'm going to need to write down for my first round that I have 12 cubes. Okay, that's my first round. Now I'm going to play again. So I have to keep going. I'm going to tap my number cube, my dot cube, and this time I have a 4 plus a 6. So as quickly as you can, we would have to add that together, and that would give us, let's see, I'm going to start with 6, that's my higher number, carry on 4 more, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need to add an entirely new set of 10 cubes here. So wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to look again at my mat here that I have, and I need to figure out how many I have. So for this second round, my number has changed. It's no longer 12. I now have 10 more than that because I added what this was. I added 10 to it. So now I have 12, and then I have 10 more. So I have to figure out what that is. So 12 plus 10 more, let's see how much this is. So I know this is 10. So 10, 20, 21, 22. So now I have, for my second round, I have 22 cubes. Okay. And then my third round, here I go. 1 and a 5. Ooh, okay, so starting with the higher number, 5 plus 1 gives me 6. So I need to add 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I didn't get to the end, so that was good. I didn't have to carry on any extras. But now I need to figure out a way to count how many I have. So I already know that this whole thing here is a 10, and this whole thing here is a 10. And if this whole thing was full, that'd be 30. But I have 2 that are not here. So if I count back 2 from 30, I would get 28. So I'm just going to make sure that my math is right. So 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, so my third round now I have, oh my goodness, it's not going to let me do this here. Okay, so I'm going to put this number over here. So now I have 28 for my third round. So round 1, we had 12, and then we added 10 more and got 22. Then we added 6 more to get 28. But my goal is to get to 30. I don't have to exactly get to 30. If I go farther than that, that's fine. But I have to fill it at least to 30. Round 4. A 5 plus a 4. Ooh. Well, I know 5 plus 5 is 10. So take 1 away. That would give me 9. So I know that I need to add 9 more cubes. Am I going to fit 9 cubes here, guys? No, I am not. So I know that I'll fit 2 here. So there's 1, 2. But now I need spots for some extras. So I'm going to need, let's see, 7 more of these. Okay, so now I added 9 more. So I started with 28. I added 9 more. So now I know this mat is full. So that's automatically going to be 30. So 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So I 37. Okay. So just to go over this one more time, this would be a game that you play with a partner at school, but you're not going to get to play at home like we would in school. So I just wanted to demonstrate it for you to show you what the concept of this is that you start with 2 numbers, you add them up, you total them, and you put how many cubes there are on the mat. So the first time we started, we had 12. Then we rolled again. We got a 10 as the total. We added that, came up with 22. Then we added 6 more and got 28. And then we added 9 more and got 37. So our game would be over. Now, as I said, there is a spot for you at school. You would have been recording on a sheet that looks like this. Now, for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me record down here today for you on this same screen. So I would have put 12 for round 1. I would have put 22 for round 2. And then I would have put 28 for round 3. And I would have put 37 for round 4. Okay? So that is how you play roll 10s. Okay, friends. So I showed you an introduction to playing roll 10s. And now we're going to do a practice game together. So let's pretend you and a partner played 5 rounds of roll 10s with a 30 mat. And this is what you and your partner rolled for each round. So over here, you will see that the first round, these 2 dice were rolled. On the second round, these 2 dice were rolled. On the third round, these 2 dice were rolled. On the fourth round, these 2 dice were rolled. And on the fifth round, these 2 dice were rolled. So my question is, would the 30 mat get full? Let's find out together. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just ask you to follow along with this video. Even though you don't have cubes and a 30 mat at home to play with, what you can do is you can do the math portion with me, or you can do something to try to count along. So what I want to do first is take a look at round one. So how many do we have here? We have a 3 and a 5. So that's your first job, to figure out how much that is. Okay, did you say 8? All right, we know 5 plus 3 more gives us 8. So what we have to do is you're going to count along with me. I'm going to move 8 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to come down here to my round one, and I'm going to put my total number of cubes in there as 8. Okay, so that is going to be my first round that I have, and that's going to say 8. On to round 2. Looks like there's a 1 and a 5. So how much would that be? How many more cubes should I move? Right, 6. If I take 5, add 1 more, I get 6. So what I need to do is I need to add 6 more cubes. So let's count together. 1, 2. Now, if you remember, I can't put any more here because I ran out of room. I've got 10 in that row now, so I only was able to move 2 here, and I'm supposed to put a total of 6. So I need to put the rest of them in a new row, right? Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, what we have to do is we have to look at how many there are on the mat now. And that number is going to go in for round 2. So let's see. Let's make this quick for ourselves. We're going to count 10 and then the rest. So you're going to count on from 10 and tell me what you get. Right, we have 14. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so that's going to go in for round 2. All right, now we're going to do round 3. Okay, so 3 and a 5. Well, that's easy. We did that one already. 8. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no more room. Gotta move down. 7, 8. Okay, so now I have to record how many I have. So I'm going to use what I know about tens to help me count this. So I'm going to count 10. And then you're going to help with the rest. So can you tell me how much this is? How many cubes are on that mat? Remember, this, if it's a full row, it's a 10. Right, 22, because we have 10, 20, 21, 22. So that is going to be our third round number, 22. Okay. All right, round 4. Let's see what we got here. 1 plus 1. Oh, that should be super quick. Lickety split. 2, right? So 1, 2. Now let's look at this. If we know that the last time we did this, we had a total of 22, all we have to do is count on 2 more. So 22, count on 2 more. 23, 24, right? Okay, so we're going to put 24 in as our round 4 number. And finally, we are on to round 5. We're almost there, guys. We just have to get to 30. Let's see. So you have 24. Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if we'll do it. All right, 2 plus 5. Yeah, I think we got it. We've got 7, so let's see what happens here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our 1 extra. And what number would we record for our 5th round? What number would we record for our 5th round? Okay, so let's see. 10, 20, 30, 31. Yes, so 31 would be our 5th round number. So that was our practice for today. There is nothing to submit. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again later this week. Take care. Bye.